Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are discussing a new launch from Stila Cosmetics, and you guys know I am such a giant, huge, massive fan of all of the magnificent metals that are liquid that come in a little tube like this. I'm wearing some of it on my eyes right now. I will get into the detail of my whole eye look and break it all down for you guys, like while we're walking through this review. But Stila recently launched these duo pan shadows where one side is a metallic and one side is super glittery. And if you've seen this online at all, I'm sure you're like me and you're like, okay, well, like the magnificent metals, those are so incredible. And Stila's game is like really strong with glitter and just like almost better than anybody. Like I feel like this product right here just kind of changed everything for the brand. Like I don't want to say like had faded away or anything, but they weren't front and center for a while. And I think the putty highlighters and then these glitters really revived a lot of excitement for the brand, at least for me. I mean, I have a whole drawer behind me that's like dedicated to this one product because it is my absolute favorite, where you don't need a glitter glue, you're not going to have fallout, the pigmentation is gorgeous and it's not too thick, it wears well, it's just a solid good product. So when I saw that they brought out these little duo pans, of course I got super curious. This is what they look like right here. I have some swatches on my hand which look god awful, and we're gonna get into that as well. So the pan size is pretty small. I mean, when you see it online, for some reason in my head I thought it would be a lot bigger, but you do get 2.6 grams. This is very itty bitty, like it just feels tiny. The mirror in here is kind of tiny. I mean, just like immediately when I was swatching these and I saw the compact itself and I saw the size, I just kind of immediately didn't like it. I was turned off by it. I was like, no, this is a no, this is a yes. It took me applying several colors on my eyelid to figure out that this product does not swatch well. It does not look that impressive to the eye staring down at the pan, no offense Stila, but it does look really, really beautiful when you press it into the eyelid and you work it in as a shadow with either your fingers or a stiff brush if you use a little MAC Fix Plus. So this is one of those items that if you know how to use it, it can be gorgeous and beautiful. And I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks on how to work it best. But if you just swatch it like this, you're gonna be like, what the hell? Like, are you kidding me? This is not a cheap product either. You're gonna pay $20 for one of these. And a lot of people might be like, well, that's pretty fair, like 20 bucks, like that's not too bad. But in my mind right now, I feel like my brain is so trained to like want a palette. Like I have all my palettes over here, I'm staring at them. I like kind of the one-stop shop, like everything's there that I need. This right here, great example. Oh wow, not on purpose. Like look how I match. Oh hey. I just like having everything I need because if you break it down, spending $20 on one shadow and another shadow and another shadow, like it adds up pretty quickly. You can definitely find whatever your heart desires, from like a nude palette to a vibrant palette. It's out there for you. So keep that in mind. And in my opinion, it's best to take these kind of items as a top coat or an extra. I would not purchase these with the idea that like, oh, this is gonna be like my complete eye look. It won't work that way. And it'll be really, really expensive. Like who wants that? So we are gonna go through each shade. We have Garnet, which is a gorgeous kind of cranberry shade. And each pan you get one metallic, one top coat. When you press and pull with this, the little micro glitter in here kind of fluffs everywhere. And so it just kind of makes the pigmentation look uneven. And you might be thinking like, what the heck? I don't want that. Like, that's weird. It's not like kind of sticking together the way I would want it to. So here's the metallic shade. They're a little bit bunchy, like they have almost like a cream kind of crumbly feeling to them, which again can be a turnoff when you are just swatching these. Then we have Smoky Quartz. Now this one color-wise is just like, this is so me. Like I love this shade. I love a good smoky bronze. This is more on the cool side. You have that micro glitter in there and you can kind of see what I'm talking about with how it kind of moves around. Then you have Sapphire, which is stunning. This one's actually very, very beautiful. As far as a vibrant blue goes, this is really, really special, especially when applied the correct way. So there you have that. And then we have what is dominantly on my eyes right now, and that is Amethyst, which I love because you guys know I'm obsessed with purple. I just love purple so much. I can't even remember not liking purple. Like I just always have loved purple, and my birthstone is amethyst, and then I found out that purple was like a royal color. Maybe that's what did it. I was like a little kid and I was like, yes, princess, queen, royalty. And I just like, I loved purple. So that's this right here. Then we have the green shade, which swatches the worst. Like this, you swatch and you're like, how did that even make it out of the lab? Like this is so bad. So this one, like it's hard to pick up the color at all. I mean, the shiny bits kind of reflect, but it's not super impressive, you know? Like if you go into the Norvina palette, there's not a green in here, but let me just share with you, like that's a tiny grab. And like, do you see the difference in pigmentation? Major, right? So major. Now this is like buttery smooth. The Stila one is playing up on the glittery, almost sequined effect on the eye. So you are going for two very different looks. It doesn't mean that like one's bad and one's good. I will get there. All right, so then we have one last shade called Labradorite. I don't know why they named this. Like actually I'm offended. I love Labradorite. It's actually my very favorite stone. I have a giant piece of Labradorite up in my room. I love crystals, I love stones, and that is in our master bedroom, and it's like a giant chunk of the stone, and it is mesmerizing and beautiful. And I got it on a trip to Arizona, and I just love staring at it. There's just so many different intricate parts of the stone that look almost glow in the dark, and I think it is such a beautiful stone. I have a lot of jewelry that is Labradorite. I always joke that that's the color of my eyes because some people think my eyes are blue, others think my eyes are green, and it's a constant debate because depending on what I'm wearing and sometimes like how I'm feeling, which is so weird, but my eyes almost change color. So I always feel like they're blue-green like Labradorite. I don't know why they called gray Labradorite. Anyway, it is what it is. That was like a really unnecessary story. So this is Labradorite right here. It is chunky. Like, oof. This one I actually really just don't like. Okay, so this is the new spiel. These are the duo pans that everybody has been eyeing and is excited about. So what I am wearing on my lids right now, I started blank because I wanted to show you guys one side with one color, one side with another. So I started on the left eye using the shade Smoky Quartz. Now I took just the metallic version first and pressed that all over the lid with a brush, and it looks beautiful. The thing that is really great about this product is it does want to cling to the lid. Like it really wants to stay there. It makes blending the edges a little bit difficult. So my recommendation would be to do your crease, to do everything that is going to support and frame this look that you're going for. If you're going for a very shiny sequined lid, do everything else first if you are going to put a matte shade in the crease, a matte shade on the outer, because once you start wiggling a brush over top of these, they're gonna move around like crazy, and that's where you will get the majority of your fallout. So I did it backwards in this particular demo. I think I would have gotten a much better result had I done it the other way, but we're already here, so let's just keep moving. On the other eye, I wanted to show you guys what Amethyst looked like just on its own because it is a very vibrant, beautiful purple shade. Swatched, it's gross. On the eye, it is super, super gorgeous, which you're wearing the shadow on your eye anyway, so who really cares about the swatch, you know? The textured bits on top, once you start playing with those, it just kind of turns the volume up. It just makes the already very beautiful metallic even better. It's like a shiny top coat on top of a great manicure. That's what that little bit of glitter and shimmer and texture is, in my opinion. So I do really enjoy that. It does cling to the lid very, very well, surprisingly. Like I didn't even use glitter glue or anything like that. And I did not have a ton of fallout. I did have some, like just enough to make me want to do this before I do my foundation and concealer. But it's not a product that is going to fall everywhere. Like once it's on, it's on. From there, I did take a little bit of the Smoky Quartz back on the outer edge. I decided that for today's look, I wanted to put that purple right here just to have some fun with the color. I have no business wearing a smoky eye right now at all. I feel like I'm ready to go out and it's like noon. You know, like I have a smoky eye right now, but it's really pretty. So I have the purple here. I have the darker brown on the outer edge. I took the Norvina palette and I did use the shade Incense in the crease just to kind of move a little color into the crease because it was looking a little bit too harsh. And I wish I had done that before the glitter, but I didn't. Moving on, we went to the lower lash line and I definitely smoked it out with Amethyst. And then I felt like I just needed a little bit more. So what I did is I took the shade Smoky Storm. I mean, this is a lot bit more. Like this is why I love Stila. Like, look at this. Crazy, right? You can transform any look so quickly just by putting it on the waterline down here. You can pat it on the lid. These are just so great to make your makeup more versatile and to take things to a shinier place. If you feel like you need to brighten things up and things are looking a little too harsh and dark, this definitely adds balance but allows you to still have that like smoky eye moment. So I love this. The other one that I love so much is Wanderlust, but I did not use that today. Then I took a look at everything and I was like, oh hey, we need some liner, and I decided to play with the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner in Intense Amethyst. The black version of this bleeds on me and I'm not a big fan of it, but I did want to try this one out. I thought it was a really beautiful deep plum and I thought it would complement the look that I am wearing today, and I had zero problems with it, so I'm really enjoying this. It went on so nicely and so smoothly. Popped on some mascara and I turned off the camera. And of course, when that happened, I was like, hey, I need to balance a few more things. So I did take the blue shade right here, just on a flat brush, Sapphire, and I kind of just patted it a little bit over top what I had going on because I decided that I wanted to match my nails. I know, kind of dumb, right? Like matchy matchy, but I just kept playing with the makeup. I took a warm tone shade out of the Thirsty palette, this guy right here, and I just warmed up the lower lash line, and then I was done. It's like, okay, enough. Like, this is going too far. Like, just stop. And here we are. So that is my look for today. I hope this helped you to understand the product a little more, seeing it in action. I am still gonna figure these out further. I feel like you definitely can make this look so stunning, and it is a very unique texture. And I love that they have the same color side by side, so you can truly layer, you know, that rich metallic with the matching sequin top coat. So it is a very interesting product. It's $20. What do you guys think? Do you think that's too much money for what it is? There's a part of me that thinks it is too much money, and there's a part of me that thinks it's a cool concept. Share your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed the kind of like try-on slash swatches. Let me know, as always, let me know what collections you want to see broken down like this versus just that one item. I am here 5 days a week, so there's room for it all. I take your requests so seriously. I'm here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. PST. I am always trying everything, and I just looked in the monitor and I'm like, wow, I actually look like the equivalent of a crazy cat lady, but like the crazy makeup lady. Holy smokes, wow. This is gonna be me at 90, you guys. I'm gonna scare my grandchildren. Oh, I'm actually really excited for that. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. And if you have not subscribed, make sure you do before you leave so that you don't miss out on my future videos. But to do that, you'll also need to hit the notification bell. So I know it's a lot of work, right? Oh my goodness. All right, I love you. Have a good one, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.